Hello boys and girls, welcome back to Friday Night Garage Night. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I've been really busy at home, in the house and stuff like that, you know what I mean, and a bit of a summer break and that again. You know, we lost a family member too, so that didn't go down well, so yeah, it's been pretty shite, if I'm honest. But in saying that, the mini pickup is next door. We haven't got much to do to that at all, you know what I mean. We're going to finish that off. As you can see in the background, I've got my Mark 1 RS ready to go as well. So at the moment I've just been doing a jig for it, you know what I mean. I've been online looking for ideas and stuff like that, so I've started on that. So I think next week on Friday I'll show you me just finishing that off, because obviously I need to get the car moving in the garage so I can get the pickup back in. Because there's about 3 or 4 bits to do welding wise, and that's it, that's it done, ready for the bodywork and that sort of stuff. I will film some of it, because it is quite boring, sanding and filling, that sort of stuff. But we'll get that done back in here alongside with the Escort, and I'll show you the finishing off the jig, and we can start cutting bits out of the Escort, and getting that done. I've managed to unpack all the boxes, so they're all done. I've organised all the panels I need for the Escort too, so they're all here. So there's no waiting, it's just a matter of getting stuck in and getting done on that. So like I say, we'll start back on the pickup, Johnny. Yeah?
I think it'll be the prep work, and that'll be in the background. But you can do your Escort to kind of to film me, really. There's no point in filming.
No, there's no point in filming a lot of the...
I think what we'll do is we'll prep it, you can paint it, we can show you it painted.
Aye, and then building it back.
And then once it's boxes, even building it up, snow.
Aye.
Massive amount to see.
Aye. Because I need to go and pick up I dropped the engine off at a place in Stirling, Newmarket Garage, and they've had it for months. Just the bottom end, the crank's fine. He said it's okay, just needs a polish, you know what I mean, but it's needing new rings and new pistons, upgraded oil pump, and obviously rings and that sort of stuff, big end bearings and that sort of stuff. So I'll go back down probably end of the week and see how that's coming along. My son's already done the head on that, so once we get that back, we can start putting that together as well. So like I say, hopefully we'll be back, we will be back on Friday to start finishing off the pickup, and also doing the rest of the jig for the Escort before we start cutting that to bits. So you let you see the car and see what you think, and so sit back, relax and enjoy. Well, here we are. This is the front end inside the engine bay. As you can see, I've got the cross beam along here from the inside of the rails, to here, and also where the cross member goes in here too. So they're all bolted in. Same again on the sides. The 2 chassis legs at the front, they are knackered, so they all need replaced. As you can see, the jig is coming along. There will be more added bits going onto it. There's a piece coming from the centre here that'll come up, and then coming across from here to there, and then from there to here, and then to there. So that section there will be bolted, so I can obviously, when I come to take off the bulkhead, I can get my floor in from there, So coming along on this side, again, it's supported for the body here, comes down and along onto the bottom of the jig here, runs along, and it bolts on to the inside of the gearbox tunnel in there. So when I take the floor out, the idea with that is this piece here will support the weight of the body, and then obviously there'll be another section along here which I've got to put in to support the chassis legs as well underneath, and it will come back up, probably about here, it will probably come back up to there and then back through here. Same on that idea, so that's supporting the back end of the car as well, you know. And then if you come along this end, you'll see at the bottom it comes along back up to where the leaf spring mounts are in here, and then again there's a, I think that's from the factory hole, there's a factory on both ends, like a tube going through that. So again it's coming up bolted in there too, and it runs along the back end to the back release spring, two spring hangers at the back, hang at the back end in the chassis leg on there. So again that should be, hopefully that'll be enough to support the car. Obviously I won't be taking the back end, so I'll just leave the back end at the moment, and we'll just start from the front end and work our way up to this point, just where the back seat is and no more, because it's pretty solid at this end. A bit thin, but it's, you know, but this part here is rotten, so I'm hoping that's the idea to go, is that obviously once the front end's off and take the bulkhead out and the floor out, you know, that's the right way to go, to get the floor back in. I can't see me getting it in any other way. So, but if anybody's got any other ideas, any better ideas, obviously let me know. But I think that's the best way forward. What I've seen online, you know, obviously these are, some of these people are professional guys doing it, you know what I mean, they've got the proper jigs and all the rest of it, so, you know, so I'm just trying to make my own. I can't do any jigs for the door hinges here, because the doors, no, they're not right in the right place. The other side's rotted away, so my idea with that is once I get this piece all done, I'll do the same idea which I've done with the mini pickup. I'll just tack it in place, then I'll hopefully get the hinges back in that side. I do have all the measurements here with me, I've got them offline as well, so that's the way I'm thinking about going down that regarding the doors, because it's really bad, as you can see, and I've got new panels as well for all these, as you can see on the wall there. Floor pan, I've got the wrong boot bloody pan, because I've got for where the suspension goes through, so I've ordered the bloody wrong one. So I've got the bulkhead as well, 2 rear quarter panels, inner wings, there's a brand new floor next door, chassis rails from front to back, front panel, front inner panel as well, all the A-pillars as well, they're all new. Inner skin as well, got those, the inner and outer as well, I've got those. New top panel too. What else have I got? Everything, I've got everything just in case I needed it. So, because I did have to wait for the floor, believe it or not, I waited 2 months for that floor. As soon as they were coming in, they were selling like that, they were gone. So it is good. It is good at making them.
10 years ago you couldn't get anything.
No, I couldn't get anything. My first Escort, I couldn't get nothing for them. Just the usual, you know. £500 a chassis like for Ireland, eh? Yeah, you know what I mean. You had second-hand stuff. You had stuff like from Hadrian panels and that, but they were crap, absolutely crap. You know what I mean. So I'm hoping, you know, these are all Magnum panels. I'm not quite sure about the outer wings. I've got them from somebody. They are new, but I managed to save myself £100 on them. So I'm not quite sure where they were made. Sorry? No, I've got genuine ones. I found them in the loft. Not new, they were second hand. I've got second hand ones lying. The fact they're lying in your garage. Yeah, they're up there. So yeah, no, I don't know. But like I say, I've got everything that I need. So hopefully next week I'll film. I'll finish off the chassis, so you can watch me finishing doing that, and then obviously the pickup, because I should be able to get the 2 cars in here just to finish off the welding on the Mini, and then crack on with the with the Escort, and hopefully Brandon will be back as well to give us a hand with the bodywork and that.
Well, 6'2" on the
6'2" now. You think back at the videos, man. Look back at the videos.
Up, like,
these last 4 or 5 months, he's absolutely shot up. So he's looking forward to that as well. So, like I say, hope you enjoyed what you've seen tonight. It's not much, just an update. You know what I mean? You know, like I say, it's been a bit of a shitty year, but you know, we're all back on track now. You know, we're getting there. So I think it's about time we go back in the garage. You know, enjoy what we have. You know, what we like to do. So hopefully, touch wood, all goes well. You know, with the Escort, you know what I mean, the pickup's coming on, you know, leaps and bounds, have you seen before, you know what I mean. There's not much to do, and you know, I've been trying to catch up on all the videos, you know, Matt Green, Dave Jaguar, you know, Sean C, DB Mini. I've watched. No, but I've been watching them. I've been watching them. They're all back in the garage now, you know what I mean. And I must say thank you to Randy as well for his video regarding the jig for the floor, you know what I mean. I'll show you the one I've made for the pickup when I take that up, when I take it off of that, because this to me is a cracker. You know what I mean? It's worked out. You know, that wee bit we used for the gearbox for the floor worked out fine. You know what I mean? Because Randy's used it and he's over the moon. Really good. He's done a really good job of that. But the jig I've made for the pickup, you can use it on a saloon as well, and you can use it for a van. Because it allows you to change the floor, the toe board, or even a full bulkhead, and the sills, because obviously it's been taken off the floor, that's all been completed. So and it's on wheels as well. So when you go to put the new floor back in, you know, you can put the floor in, the bulkhead all in as well, and your sills all in the one from underneath. So if you haven't got a rotisserie, you know what I mean, and a lot of boys don't have them. Me personally, I like to fit these things on the ground. That's just the way I work. You know what I mean, there's nothing wrong with you know, using the rotisserie if that's what you want to do. But me personally, I like to do it on the floor. And this jig works out absolutely fantastic. So if you're changing the floor, it bolts onto the bulkhead. So you can take the floor out, bung it back in, bolt it in the same place, and then once you've done that, you can change the bulkhead or the toe board all in a one. And you know it's going to go back in the exact same place it came out. So we'll let you see that as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again next week. We'll catch you on Friday. Okay, thanks then. Bye for now. Bye.